Now in the world of Stray, there are no skills and the levels and maps are not very extensive, all pretty short and pretty linear. But there are side missions and other collectibles that you can find around in the world. Safes, for example, a musician looking for lost music notes, and a merchant who will trade you both things you need to progress in the story and just other extra collectible items. Stray tells a nice story. We are a cat trying to get to our friends on the outside. Along the way, we meet some friends, all of which are robots. One of which is B12. He's a scientist in a robot body who helps us throughout the story. Another, named Momo, trying to get back to his friends as well. Unfortunately, with all that being said though, at the end, we are left feeling a little empty. In Stray, because of how small we are, being a cat and all, the world can feel a lot larger than it really is. Being a cat allows you to climb little areas that normally you wouldn't get to in other games. And this allows for some exploration that otherwise would not have been done. For example, there's little nooks and crannies that you can find art and other memories to be found around the game. When it comes to HUD's menus and maps, the only thing we have are menus, specifically the item and the memory menu. There are no maps or HUDs, which aren't needed because the world is small enough. Then again, a map could help. The inventory, memory, and progression system is easy to use and straightforward. Everything is very easy to view and access. One button brings up the whole thing. You have inventory that you scroll left and right with, and memories that you can go through, with orange bars showing your story progression and blue bars showing hidden memories that can be found, and the missing ones being grayed out. When it comes to progression in this game, there is some platforming and minor puzzle solving, as well as some combat and evasion in this game, but overall, nothing too difficult. The game is pretty easy, and although there are some times that you might get caught off guard and be attacked by the Zerks, the game is easy enough to be played without any major consequences. Stray did a very nice job creating music for the game. The music adds atmosphere and definitely fits with whatever is going on in the current scene. For example, the sounds of the waterfall and the peaceful music here, the newly discovered ant village. Unfortunately, sometimes music can come to a standstill. There's nothing at all here but the sounds of some birds. And we aren't able to fully experience all the music because of how short some of these sections are in the game. Now while the movement is pretty fluid, it can be a little wonky at times, and the camera can be a little distracting as well. It needs some constant repositioning, or else you're stuck with up close shots like that, unsure where to go for your next leap. Now when it comes to game time and replayability, there isn't too much to do in the game, as we're shown here with the top percentage bars of game completion and the percentage at the top right. There isn't all that much to do. It took me a little under 5 hours to complete, and I am missing some memories, but these probably wouldn't be too hard to find. You're given clues on where to find the memories, so you can go back and explore some of the other chapters to complete, but once you're done, I don't think there's much value left. When it comes to textures, quality, and lighting, I think this game does a great job. The cities and locations are lit by neon signs, and the different colors show different feels throughout the world and the atmosphere. When it comes to uniqueness, being a cat does add some uniqueness to this game. However, this does fall into the whole humanity destroyed everything and everyone died kind of trope. So, you know, we've seen something similar before, but the play style and who you play as is definitely something refreshing. Now, aside from everything said, I don't see any major standouts, neither positive or negative. There are two ways that I would improve the game though. First of all, I think that the story should have been completed a little more thoroughly and explained a little better. Secondly, given the size of the world, I feel like there should be a few more things to explore, specifically in this area. There's a cat-sized hole right here, and even though you explore this entire area, there is nothing to be found. Given the story, quality, graphics, and everything else that we talked about here for Stray, I think that a fair market value would be anywhere between $15 and $20 for this game. Now Stray definitely did some things right, and while I very much enjoy playing the game, it is nowhere near perfect. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next full game review.